plants and animals held a council to discuss the issue. The meeting was led by the grubworm. The plants and animals complained that the humans were killing too many of them, and soon there would be no more, just like the giant lizards and turtles of the previous worlds. Something had to be done. The hard-headed bear suggested killing the humans to solve the problem.
I think we should kill the humans.
That would throw things out of balance,
said the badger.
They have their place too. What do you know?
Grunted the bear, and he swung his great paw at the badger. He hit the badger, but did not kill him. The bear's claws broke the skin of the badger and caused large white stripes to appear on the fur of his back when the wound healed. The badger has these white stripes on his back, even to this day. As the bear looked around to finish off the job, his eyesight became extremely fuzzy. He could no longer see the badger. He could smell the badger, but he could not see him. And the bear has poor eyesight even to this day. The grub laughed so hard at the bear that she fell to her side and couldn't get up. The grub continues to crawl and lay to her side, even till this day.
Killing the humans is too severe,
said the grub.
We will cause diseases and curses to inflict the humans when they leave our carcasses on top of the ground to rot, without burning or burying them. They will also die slow deaths when they bring the substances of our bodies to the surface before returning to soil dust. These substances are very powerful and release great energy when burned. It produces desirable things that are unclean and do not rot or return to the earth. The Yonag medicine men will produce these dark and harmful products and become very wealthy and powerful. This will be the sign of the beginning of the end and cause the Yonags to turn on each other as they become more powerful and greedy. But the humans have caused us no harm. They've actually helped us,
said the wheat and corn.
They are great to us too.
Chimed in the always hungry and fickle cotton.
They even use animal carcasses to feed us when needed. They create places for us to grow, and if we create medicine to combat their disease and show them how to use it, and if they begin to abuse us, then we'll stop talking to them and make poison instead of medicine.
You obviously know what happened after that. We can no longer talk to the plant. Chicken, can you come get her? We can no longer talk to the plants and animals. And the oil and coal brought to our surface are causing permanent damage to the earth. We are responsible to protect and care for the earth. As we continue to inhabit the earth, we will contaminate it more and more until eventually it will break, just like the bacteria that infests the carcass and causes it to completely disintegrate back into the earth. The problem is, many of the things that we are making and bringing to the surface will not disintegrate, even when we put them back into the earth. Just remember, if your intentions are selfish or bad, negative consequences and punishments will occur, and someone or something will suffer or perish. If your intentions are to help, you know it will help, and everyone comes together willfully to do the work. Someone or something will flourish. Beware the Yonags who make naught of things for their own gain. Look at what they do to our flowing waters. This is a problem, and the earth will give us signs from time to time that we are doing too much. Just like the animals and plants did years ago, when they stop talking to us. If they trust you, they will speak to you again. Trust your instincts, given to you by the Creator. Your instincts will guide you and are why you were chosen. Great-grandmother spoke of a meeting with some light-skinned people who lived to the north near the undrinkable water. They wore dark clothes and were very weak. A party that included great-grandmother was sent to meet with the light-skinned people. The party brought foods and skins to the meeting. Many in the camp had died. There was nothing to eat, and it was beginning to turn cold. They were greatly appreciative of our efforts. We taught them how to hunt, fish, gather, and even use a gig to catch fish. They began to recover and never forgot what we did for them. Each year, during the fall harvest, we met with them and had a large meal to celebrate our coexistence together. But looking back on it, it may have been best to let them die. It changed our way of life. They sent people to live with us. They called them missionaries. They spoke of a great white man named Jesus who died for our sins and shortcomings. This was foreign to us. Our sacred ceremonies and dances were how we celebrated life with Creator. The smoke from the sacred fire would carry our prayers to the Creator while we chanted and danced. Why would the Creator send a white man to save the native people? This didn't make sense, but we allowed them to stay. The missionaries taught us many things that were good, and they were caring people. Many of our people converted and adopted their life ways. We believe that you are responsible for your actions, and there are negative punishments and consequences when you hurt or offend someone. This is your destiny. We obtain forgiveness through ceremony like the Green Corn Festival. The ceremonies would begin with our fire keepers and medicine people. They would prepare the sacred fire with logs in all 4 cardinal directions. The medicine people would prepare the medicine and black drink to cleanse us on the inside. We do not share our medicine with outsiders. It is for us only. New clothes were also made before the ceremonies began. The ceremonies would begin with stickball and dancing. All the possessions, including clothes, were burned to purify the dwellings. If you continue to keep things for too long, they become spoiled, just like too many bacteria in a carcass. Stickball, going to water, and scratching ceremonies purified the outside of the body. Fasting, drinking the black drink, throwing up, and asking others for forgiveness of our transgressions purified the inside spiritual and physical body. We do not want outsiders watching our ceremonies. We're weak and vulnerable from fasting and taking the black drink. We need time to recover and come back even stronger. After 4 days of stickball, dancing, ceremonies, and feastings, everyone took their new clothes and fire from the sacred fire back to their longhouses for cooking and warmth. The missionaries even taught us about marriage, where a woman raised children with one man. This is not how we did things. We did not have words for husband and wife, only sweetheart. It was not uncommon for a woman to raise children with 3 or 4 different men. We believed it strengthened the bloodlines.